I figure I would let my subscribers, or really whoever watches this, judge me for this interaction. Mr. Bushman, who I have no issues with, but I've never really seen eye to eye with him on anything. He says, except this is on the post office policy memo. He says, except our interpretation has been backed up by the Postmaster General herself, and then he gives me a phone number. He gives me a phone number. Now, why is this not any evidence? Number one, it would really depend on the question he asked the Postmaster General, and the question the Postmaster General understood when answering the question, and the understanding of Mr. Bushman in interpreting the answer given by the Postmaster General herself. Now, do I suspect that he actually talked to the Postmaster General herself? No, he did not. He did not talk to the Postmaster General herself. He talked to somebody in the hotline center for the post office. So there's that. And you have to, whenever you're looking at something like this, you have to look at all the various little things. You can't ignore any one particular piece of evidence. Now, in this video, we were looking at the post office policy memo. The post office policy memo that says unequivocally that no, you can't film. Can someone conduct photography filming inside postal facilities? No. The Postmaster General would have the power, I presume, to get a new one of these put out if the Postmaster General really wanted to allow filming. See, that's what we call logic, Jerry. That's what we call logic. Now, can the Postmaster General herself, you do point out that, what was it? No one working at any single post office has the authority to circumvent UPSP rules. I think it's USPS, but whatever. And that's correct. And no one, not even the Postmaster General, can circumvent the USPS regulations, because those have basically the power of statute. The statute would overrule them, but they are promulgated via a very formal process, and they would also have to be removed via the same very formal process. While we give authority to public officials to restrict the public from certain areas for security reasons, but we do not relinquish our rights to publicly accessible areas. Again, it's never about publicly accessible areas. See Adderley v. Florida, see US v. Grace, see Greer v. Spock, see all these that you haven't taken the time to read, that I've linked, that I've made videos on. But somehow, because you came in here and watched one video that you disagreed with, because apparently someone from the Postmaster General's office said something that you misinterpreted, or they misinterpreted, or somebody somewhere misinterpreted, all of a sudden I owe you an explanation now. Well, I don't think so. And he says the only way we can be legally trespassed from public property is through due process. Yes, they give you notice, whatever notice is required by state law, and then it's under state law. Yeah, so they don't have to actually take you to court to trespass you. That's not true. I beg to differ, sir. Please cite your source that says the only way you could be legally trespassed from public property is through due process. Mr. Bushman is in California. It's not 422. Criminal. It's like 602. 602. That's what it is. 602. Penal Code 602. Every person who willfully commits trespass by any of the following is guilty of a misdemeanor. So in order to actually be found guilty of it, you have to be taken to court. But you can be trespassed without going to court. So the way it works, Jerry, I know this is going to be is going to be a little convoluted, but the way it works is you go into a publicly accessible area and you cause, let's say that you interfere with with their business. We're looking at 602K. So you enter their lands, like let's say you walk into a mall and you take a dump right in front of a store, right? You have now violated 602K. Now, you haven't been found guilty of it yet, but you have committed criminal trespass, malicious mischief, willfully committed trespass. So there's a difference between the actual trespass and the trespass is not what you do. It's you've been told, I am trespassing you from this property. You're trespassed. Or if you do something that they don't have to say anything, then yeah, then you're guilty of committing trespass. I know it's a little confusing, but so that's incorrect. And then he goes to the 2018 DHS memo. The 2018 DHS memo. Good God, Jerry, I've made so many videos about this. It's not even funny. The 2018 DHS memo is not poster 7. It's not 39 CFR, what is it? 39 CFR 232? Yeah, 232.1. You're thinking of 41 CFR 102-74.420. Two totally different things. The DHS memo doesn't apply. Your ignorance is so apparent. So if you're wondering why I said, welcome, Jerry, you're wrong, but thanks for playing. Keep watching videos. Maybe you'll glean the information you need. Is because everything you've addressed has been addressed. Asked and answered, sir. Good argument. Yeah, you didn't take the time to go over any of my arguments. You basically walked into my front door, you took a shit on my carpet, and then you walked out. And you wondering why I'm like, well, you didn't add anything of value. It's because you didn't. By the way, if you see your friend Right to Record, can you direct him to this channel? I am in serious need of a good troll, and Right to Record was probably one of the best trolls that I ever found. That guy was wrong about everything. So if you could send him my way, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.